Alright guys, welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get the catalyst and the 1,000 wing ship. The catalyst for 1,000, or Whisper of the Worm, obviously. So I'm going to suggest that you have 2 or more people for this because it will make it so much easier on you, and I suggest having good knowledge of the heroic version of this mission because you're going to want to make sure you know. Well, it's basically the same thing, except you just have to do a few challenges. So, here is how to get the catalyst for Whisper of the Worm and 1,000 wings ship in 3 weeks, because if you didn't do this strategy, it would take 5 weeks, which we don't have before Be Online. So, here's that way. Once you reach this first red platform, you should see a red hole, or you should see a hole in the wall. It will have a little bit of a white tint to it, and it's kind of hard to see, but you should be able to see it. Once you jump in here, here's your first chest. If you die, don't worry about it. It's fine. Alright, so once you reach the, as I like to call it, the wormhole room, you're going to want to go, instead of to the very top right, you're going to want to go to the very top left wormhole, and you're going to want to enter that one. Once you do that, you should arrive at your second chest, and then you can move on a little platform on the wall, which you'll see me cross. It'll help you get there to the third ones faster. So here's that second chest. Once you enter the green room, you're going to want to cross here and go into this little crevice on the left of you. This one is one of the easiest chests to get, so once you jump that gap, you're going to want to slide into that crevice on the top, or the bottom right of the wall, and collect your chest. Then you may exit and go to the fourth chest that you'll have, which will be in this little crevice down here in the same green room. So once you go over here, it's a little bit of a jumping puzzle. It's kind of hard, and I suggest making sure you're on a good subclass that has some things. I don't know about Hunter or Titan, but on Warlock I suggest Top Tree Dawnblade because you have Heat Rises and Icarus Dash. Here is me using Heat Rises to get up here. Heat Rises, what it does is it essentially makes you float in the air longer, and it will let you strafe farther. If you have your Top Tree Dawnblade already active, then you can skip this whole way by using your Icarus Dash the whole entire way. I don't suggest doing that though because it is extremely risky, and you know, most people don't have it, especially Hunters or Titans. There's your fourth chest. Once you go here, go behind the chest and drop down here. This will lead you to our Oracle puzzle and your fifth chest. Once you see this Vex Gate, please do not go in it. Stand on top of it or go around it. There's a pillar right here behind it that you'll see. You can either jump on that or skip behind it down into this platform. Here's your fifth chest here, and we will move on to the Oracle puzzle, which will give you your sixth chest. By the way, I think I mentioned this earlier, but still I think you should have a automatic weapon. I'm going to enter the codes for each puzzle in the chat, which would be 1, 3, 5 for the first one, 4, 6, 7, 3, 1 for the second, 7, 3, 1, 6, 4, 2, 5 for the third. There is going to be 7 lights here. If you do not have 7, then you have messed up somewhere. But let's move on to the first code. 1, 3, 5, and that will complete your first code. They should all stop lighting up, and they will start blinking again. Do not shoot them until they all light up at once, because they'll start blinking for a little bit. I think that's the hint what you're supposed to shoot. But onto our second code, which will be 4, 6, 7, 3, 1. Alright, that is our second code. Once again, do not shoot them until they all start blinking at once. Alright, and your third code will be 7, 3, 1, 6, 4, 2, 5. Once you do that, all of the lights should stop blinking, and a chest should appear in front of you. You should also get a quest step that will be something like a blueprint. and that will be your chest. To complete that, you're going to want to do one completion of this every single week. You do not have to do the Oracle puzzle to get the completion, but you have to do heroic on every single element singe. So you have to do arc, void, and solar each week. If you miss 1 week, you're gonna have to wait 3 more weeks to wait for it to rotate back. You don't have to do this for the chests, but if you're trying to get the catalyst even quicker, I do suggest getting all of the chests, including the one that you get for the Oracle, because it will give you blighted essence for each one, which will give you much quicker catalyst percent. After you've done this, go ahead and beat the mission, and you should get everything. You should get percent on your catalyst, and you should get your 1 out of 3 steps on your ship. I'm not going to complete this because I am a solo and I don't think I could do that because I've been showing you guys where to go and being bad at the game, so I couldn't do it. I most likely could not do this in 9 minutes and 20 seconds, but I'm sure you guys can if you have 2 or more people. So once you do this, just complete the mission and you should get your percentage on both.